working on the pulley for the Trebuchet. And I was actually going to make a pulley, but I found this in my spare parts collection, and it fits that rope perfectly. So I said to myself, why go to all the work to make one when I have this thing laying here? And then I was trying to figure out how to make some plates or something, and I was like, man, it'd be really neat if I would take the time and make a clevis and wrap the ends around, do a real neat hand-forged job on it, and just make it look neat. And lo and behold, I found this. So, I don't know. I kind of wanted to make both parts because that's kind of the fun of this project, is making all this stuff. But when you have it, why not use it, right? I had to ream this out just ever so slightly to get a 5/8 bolt to fit in there. So we'll put the pulley on here, and that'll pretty much be the pulley. There'll be another loop that I'll weld onto the trebuchet here, so this can just swivel around on it. But what I have to do right now is make a bushing. This is actually a 17 millimeter bore, and so 5/8 is obviously a little sloppy in 17 millimeter. And I don't have a 17 millimeter bolt, nor do I have a 17 millimeter drill bit. And now that I think about it, I have those adjustable reamers. I could totally ream that out to 17, couldn't I? I might have just completely changed my plans here. I did not even think of that earlier. I was just thinking, well, I don't have a drill bit, but I already reamed it. So why not just go bigger with the reamers? I mean, 17 millimeter, 670, that would only be... See, that's the thing with making the bushing anyway. I mean, we're talking, what, 50 thousandths difference, so only 25 thousandths thick of a bushing. That's pretty darn thin bushing. But yeah. Okay, well, alright, complete plan change. I probably don't have any 17 millimeter shaft though, but that won't take long to make that on the lathe real quick. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You guys are smart. I'm debating if I want to step the shaft or not. I was thinking, if I just ream this side out to 17 and leave this side at 5/8, then I could just turn this down a little bit more and I wouldn't have to ream this out, because I don't know how hard it's going to be to ream by hand. But we'll see how that goes. Plans subject to change. I'm actually not sure that this shaft is straight. I had a heck of a time getting it centered in this chuck. If you watch it turn, I think it wobbles a little bit. Not going to take off much each pass. Yeah, working with metric and English at the same time is a little confusing. So I'm at 746. Alright, I can write this stuff down on my whiteboard. 746 thousandths, which is 18.96 millimeters. So we need to come down to 17. So I'm just going to slide this over to 17. Close enough. And then I'm going to switch it to, so 670 is what I'm shooting for. Maybe a little under, we'll see. So I'll write that down. That way I know. Okay. Woo. Well, I got a new dry erase marker, and that thing stinks. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I need to take off about 70 thousandths. It looks like 76 thousandths to be exact. Let that run, and then we'll come back and take a little more off. With that much stick out, I'm not going to hog off much at all with this thing. I should actually center drill that and put it in center, but meh, it'll be alright. It's not that bad of a stick out. Just enough that I don't want to push it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can definitely tell that shaft is not straight. Alright, I think it's safe to go ahead and take another 15 thousandths depth of cut. See how it likes that. Oh yeah, I had no problem there. That's close. I'm going to go ahead and let that pass finish. Okay. I'm going to switch to a shear bit now and just take that down about 1 thousandth at a time. I forgot when I was sharpening this what I was doing, and I went ahead and sharpened off the top side too. It still works pretty good, but that's what a shear bit looks like. Alright, put that in there and see what the finish looks like. I don't know if my iPhone just shut off or if I didn't hit record. I need to go back and look at the video, I guess, but it was not recording. So a recap, I'm having a trouble with my shear bit digging in, and it has really taken off too darn much. Yeah, that's a nice amount of pressure. The bearing is sticking to the shaft, but I don't want it that deep. And I'm running about 2 thousandths under, and I cannot get it to come back out of that. I'm very confused. Alright. Yeah, it's like once it starts digging, it keeps digging, because now I'm not touching it. Not touching the shaft. I'm going to go in just a little more than 1 thousandths, and we'll try it again. Oh, it's taking a lot, isn't it? At least it looks like it's taking a lot. See if I can see if it's going to where I just did it. Yep. It's sliding up over that cut. Okay. I've got to have like too much stick out and too much flex or something going on, because this shear grind should allow me to take off just, less than 1 thousandths at a time. And it is not doing that. It's taking off like 3 when it goes. Shorten that up. See, maybe that stick out's causing problems. Now, low. Whoops. I need to be a little more square to the world than that, don't I? Okay. That's... give might be a little loose. I don't know. Try it again here. See if it's taking as much as I think or not. Oh. That's pretty much it. So yeah, stick out was my problem. Let's see, where am I at on... See, that's measuring exactly 670. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. That's about halfway down the shaft anyway. I think I will stop fiddling with it. Oh, unfortunately, I think I'm out of time for the day already. I actually came up here to the shop early this morning. Thought I could whip out this pulley thing real quick. But my phone has been ringing and cows have been getting out, and oh, I don't know, just you name it. It's been one of those days where every few minutes I'm leaving the shop to go take care of something else. So it's already supper time now, and I don't know, maybe after supper I'll have a little more ambition to come up here and get this done, but this is going to be a pretty sucky Trebuchet Tuesday, that's for sure. But that's going to look pretty neat. I'm pretty excited about that, though. Let's see, what time is it exactly? I got about another 10 minutes, actually, before I'd have to leave. I'm going to go ahead and switch bits and see if I can make that shoulder real quick. It's actually producing a pretty nice finish, too. Not that it matters for this project. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to go down for supper. Darn it. I really wanted to get this pulley on there today. Uh-oh. I got it set too low. Dang it. Ha! Oh well. I'm sure I can break it off. Oh yeah. By the way, I came back to the shop after supper. So, alright, we need to take this over to the vise and start reaming this side out a little bit. I'm putting a little down pressure this way. Kick this bottom side down. Down. Trying it out. I don't know. This rod is pointing too far down this way. You know, the one I wanted to go in there. So I'm trying to bring this up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Feels like I removed quite a bit of material. There's quite a bit in the reamer there. Give it a shot. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oh, got lucky. So, there it is. That's all we're getting done for this episode. Kind of feel like I should apologize for not getting more done, but this is a spare time project. That's how it goes. And today was one of those days where I had a million distractions. Couldn't work on it like I wanted. Next episode, we're going to make some bushings to go on either side. And then after that, we're going to put this thing on the trebuchet. Boy, it shouldn't take long to make bushings. So hopefully we can get the bushings on there and get this thing put on the trebuchet in one episode. But I don't know. I'm not going to say anything after the way today went. I really thought I'd have the winch complete on this trebuchet a long time ago. It just taken entirely too long. But hopefully the results will be worth it, right? Oh, and spring is coming out here on the plains. Boy, the grass is greening up. The cows are out trying to find the greener grass on the other side of the fence. That's why they were giving me fits today. Don't know what else to say other than thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll see you next week. And remember, it's not the thing you fling, it's the fling itself.